Hello and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Storage Republic Mod Monday. Today we have a recycling industry, a lot of residential and German trucks. Right, looks like we're gonna be publishing this on Monday, after all, even though it's coming late. Oolykee just landed a few hours ago and I'm recording this on Monday, so yeah, beautiful day, a lot of beautiful mods. Right, okay, we're gonna have to be fast because there's way too much stuff to cover here. I'm just gonna say that this is absolutely the star of the show. Waste Industry Collection by Wild Bunny. Small generator facilities, biogas production. You're gonna have to go and check it out yourself because it's everything is here. You have even fuel production from the biological waste. You have biological waste production from your farms where you get livestock and biological waste as a byproduct. That would be a big biological waste. You even have the wood into the biological. You have plastic that is turned down, depolymerization plant that turns plastic with the use of chemicals back into oil. Those are all new technologies. You have classic gravel processing, where construction waste is turned into gravel. You have, here we go, the wood pellet plant where you use wood to turn it into biological waste, which is then used into your power production. That you have here, power production with a little bit of liquid fertilizer as well. So yes, you turn biological waste into electricity and you have the liquid fertilizer. That would be the slurry. I think this is anaerobic fermentation of the would it be the silage or something like that? I'm not an expert in this, but I know that there is some connection to this. You have general separation, sir. You have a waste treatment, classic one. You have the incinerator that burns like just usual stuff. And let's compare this as a realistic. Let's see how realistic this is. This is incinerator power plant. Oh, the big one here is waste storage. 5,000 tons can fit in this building, and then you have the gas production that turns wood into fuel and bitumen, and then you have fuel and bitumen again from biological waste. But this is the interesting one. This is the incinerator power plant, produces 1320 megawatts of power. That would be 22 megawatts. That would be similar, close to vanilla coal power plant. What about the price tag, I hear you ask? Let's check these incinerators. That would be one over here, and now let's try to compare it to the big one. Which one is the big one? This is the big one here. 140,000 compared to vanilla, which would be this is just a normal incinerator. This is not incinerator power plant. Actually, this is power plant. This would be half. So double productivity. It's a little bit more expensive. Take that as you wish. I think it's just a little bit more efficient. Now this is a beautiful mod, but you're gonna have to go and check it out yourself. Yeah, it's something you're gonna see in my Let's Plays. Anyway, link in the description of the video. Fulcrum A and MAN TGA. Plus TGS 4x6 dumpers. This is MAN dumpers. This is the German, I believe. They're transporting resource gravel. You have different varieties, but you have two different types of these: TGA 33 and TGS 4400, 33 350 and 4400. Capacity 25 tons. So these are two different vehicles. One of them you can produce from 2011. The other one is 2007 to the end of the world. So it comes in the three different colors. If you cannot see, but there are three different colors, and there's two different trucks. I think that there's very little that actually makes them different from each other. I think these 440s. No, I wanted to say that they have different the bumpers, but no, these ones are two different ones and they have similar bumpers. But anyway, really beautiful vehicles. So let's go and compare them. You need to buy them with dollars, using dollars. If we go all the way, here is the vanilla version, I believe. TGS. Let's compare it to the mod that we have over here. Come on, chop chop. Here we go. $20,000 from Germany. TGS 2007. Here is from 2003. It's more expensive than vanilla. Available capacity 15 tons. Though this one is 25, so it is a little bit bigger capacity. But take that as a wish. Anyway, for more details, link in the description of the video. Gonzal DD and the brick building population 5 to 6, yada yada yada. You have all the construction stages explained in the description of the mod. All the small details, how many per stage of construction materials you have, but we are not interested in that. Quality of living 95%, perfect. Pedestrian access 6, absolutely gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Road access 2. Damn it, so close. I hate buildings that when they have road access. I always have a feeling that I need to connect it to the roads, and I don't want to. Right, so this is the only criticism for now that I have of the building. It has 2 road accesses on the shorter side of the buildings. Oh, it has even this protection. Is that for birds or from riots? Or is it a fashion mark? This, but look at the details on this, huh? Details are magnificent. Look, even the walls on the balconies are angled, or that's a windows on the balconies, and you can see some of them have shutters all the way down. Not just an absolutely beautiful model. Absolutely nothing. I have nothing to. Wow, it's even here open for the ventilation. A lot of buildings in Spain, I noticed that they have this. Probably Latin America as well, this internal, like a little bit access for the light. But anyway, really, really beautiful building. Other than road access, I have nothing to complain about. Let's just compare it to the vanilla buildings. So we have the brick building here, 60,000 rubles, 500 people, compared to, we can go Dnipro, but it's like half the price. Dnipro is ginormous. But actually, it's higher, it's definitely more. I think it's realistic. I think price is quite realistic compared to some of the vanilla buildings. So yeah, that's definitely not a cheaty mod. Link in the description of the video. Right, large residential block 1950s by Kalmoir. No, I'm not. No. I'm not actually Rob's. It's just a prank. Hello, this building is heavily based on the real-life housing units in Dorotowska, 9th Street, Warsaw. The bottom floor contains a dentist clinic. The building houses 130 people at 80% quality of living, made primarily of brick. Raw material textures provided by Rob's. Color style is based on his as well. Okay, so yeah, of course, it kind of you can see that there's influence from Rob's on these kind of buildings, but of course this is just textures on the outside. The other stuff like design of the building obviously comes from the author, which is great. I actually love these. Like, I love that we have multiple sources, even though they're using similar skins. I think it's really, really beautiful. Anyway, 1950s brick, 80%. 80% is not. 80% is not my favorite. I wish it was a little bit better housing quality, but I think the details on this is absolutely gorgeous. Now, capacity as well is a little bit higher, 130. Let's try to compare financially how much this costs compared to Vanilla One's 7-story building, 80%. That would be 19,000 rubles. Compared to some of the similar buildings of Vanilla, 96%, 93%, they're only 20, or no, they're not only, they're 21 and 23,000. If you take into consideration this one, that is a little bit cheaper, but way less quality and a little bit smaller capacity, definitely not a cheaty mod. Big thumbs up. Link in the description of the video. Arbed Humpen and Wild Bunny. The Arbed Humpen is a slag ladle car from Arbed Steel Mill in Luxembourg, produced by Paul Wirth. This is really interesting. The effort that went in making something like this is really, really great. Now, this is not the biggest, this is not the best of yada yada yada, it's nothing but having this, going into effort to actually providing us something like unique, like these ladle. These are usually that are transferring either slag or liquid steel or some liquid iron. I'm not 100% sure, but here you can transport any loose cargo, as you can see here on the bottom, 40 tons of it. Let's just real quickly compare it to Vanilla, and let's check the Steam page, how it actually looks, how in detail this actually, because we cannot show it here as much as we can do the screenshots or when it's made. Anyway, we're gonna check this out. So if we go to buying with dollars, 40,000 rubles, something comparable here, let's say 17-ton hopper, it's twice the price, so it's not a cheaty mode at all, but you can have something beautiful like this, absolutely gorgeous. So not a cheaty mode, it's a keeper for me. Let's check out the Steam page. Right, a link in the description of the video of this. You can go and check this screenshot. It shows you how beautiful the details on this are. This is the screenshot from the model. You can see these are the statistics of it, and this is the access to the mod. You have a link in the description of the video for this, so please go and check it out. Mr. Novo, an American duplex. A duplex is a house designated for 2 families or 4 workers per building. Multiple buildings included per project, no collisions enabled, heating is enabled. Okay, so let's check it out. So duplex usually would mean, at least in Ireland, these apartments that are on the 2 different floors. But these are like, I know these double houses that they're kind of sharing half of the house. We have that. Even my little hometown has like 4 similar size like this, but for 4 families. My uncle lived in one of those, so yeah, definitely understandable. Now again, I'm gonna repeat with these small houses, the problem with them is that reporting with them is exaggerated because there's not enough people to properly process the one person is unemployed already, 25% of people are unemployed, so it's kind of misreporting and you get notifications that you don't want to do with smaller ones. But luckily Novo made bigger ones, sets of houses, which definitely I'm gonna be using myself. You have them here 16, again it might be a little bit too low, but here definitely 24 people and 32 people here. It's definitely manageable, definitely better. So there you go, really beautiful houses. What about the price tag, I hear you ask? If we go to the smallest houses and we go and double check, do we have them here or they're gonna be a little bit more expensive? Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't show me the mod here for some reason. Let's go and check with the all mods. So if we go, sorry, they should be here, and we have them, there we go, triple duplex, are those it? Oh, no. Here we go, my bad. So long duplex row, 32 people, 4,000 rubles for 32 people. Let's compare it to vanilla. Vanilla 30 people, 5,000 rubles. Yeah, more or less the same, right? So there you go. For more details, link in the description of the video. Right, small Stalinkas from Leningrad by Comrade Joe. This pack proposes a set of small residential buildings that were built in Tovo district of the Leningrad in the late 1940s. There are 5 houses and 1 arch, typical marking the separation between the street side and the yard side, filled as a monument and no effects, of course. What? Oh, every monument should. I'm kidding. They house between 18 and 36 adults, between 90 and 95% quality. Yes, Stalinkas, good quality. Self-heating is enabled. Moderate LOD include Q/E enabled. Some skin variants are available. Yes, there are skins also that you can download, which if you want to subscribe to them, you need to just click accept there when you're downloading this mod. I wanted to say the similar things to the small houses that we just viewed. Smaller houses are kind of skewing their reporting, so small amount of people can influence a lot what happens with the building and how it's reported regarding unemployment, happiness, and so on and so on. So just bear that in mind before you go continue. But Comrade Joe, of course, makes absolutely fabulous mods, and he's not wrong here either. And this is the arch, which is in the monument section without any influences. Okay, let's check out the do we have it here? Again, it's not showing me for some reason mods, newest one that I put here, but we can go and select them from here. So we have the here we go. So these are the buildings, 18 people, 4,000 rubles. We already double checked this. 6,000 rubles here, definitely not a cheaty. These are really good ones, and you can see here they generate pollution, so that means if there's no heating, they will heat themselves because they have chimneys, they can use them. So this is definitely not a cheaty mod. For more details, link in the description of the video. And Kantaveti and Tropical Colony Island, a tropical island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. The map has all the resources resources. On opposite side of the island there are western and eastern colonies. Yeah, okay, so it's an island, but it's not an island. It actually has border crossings that you can trade, and it's kind of, you know, you're surrounded by water, which means that you can utilize your shipping as you wish, because all the borders are open for your boats to go. It's a little bit like it's beautiful atoll kind of look-alike island, which is beautiful, absolutely, and it's mostly flat, so it doesn't make it too challenging because you have border crossings with Soviets and NATO. But still, it's an island, so you can align. You can be heavy on the shipping if you wish. Okay, what about the resources? I hear you ask. You have decent amount of coal. It's in the middle of the map though, so it's not really readily accessible. Iron is even further away, as you can see. Oil is relatively close to the border crossing, so if you want to start earning money, probably that would be the best way to go. And then uranium is on one of the mountains, and bauxite on the other one to the north and east, centrally and easterly located. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna leave it here and say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring, and comment section, hit it. And if you want to support our channel, I have a description of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye bye.